Right, this is straightforward. 3 in, 3 out. I'm going to ask the guys for 3 players they want to see leave Manchester United and 3 players they'd like to see us sign this transfer window. We'll start with you, Gaz. 3 players out.
Yeah, I've gone for Johnny Evans. It's dead simple. He's not good enough, I'm afraid. He's not the calibre of Manchester United, and I don't think he's going to get that much better. It's a shame for him to stay, let's face it. My second player is actually a player that I really, really like, and I'd love to see him play, but Louis van Gaal just doesn't like him, and my heart breaks for him when he's sat on the bench every week, or not even making the bench. It's going to be Rafael. I just think for the good of him, as long as he don't go to another Premiership club, then, let him go, because he'll have a good career somewhere. He's a really good fullback. And my third player, I want a player going out on loan, and that's Januzaj. I think he played well for the under-21s last night when I watched him, or whenever this is uploaded the other day. And he has played well for them quite a few times this season. And I just think it's a shame that he's not getting the first team football here. And it's actually harming his progression for him just to be brought on at the end of a game when there's more pressure on him. So I think we should loan him out and maybe to another Premiership club like Everton, so then they can harm our rivals.
Nice emotional one, Gaz. I like that. Squawker Dave, 3 players to go.
Right, first of all, I agree with Gaz. Johnny Evans, it's his time to go. He's like watching Bambi on ice sometimes. He just can't keep his feet. He's just, his confidence is shot. He's made 4 defensive errors in the Premier League this season. No United players made more than that. It's just his time to leave for Johnny. Move on to someone like Everton. You can see him doing very well there. At that bracket, just under the top 4, he'll have a good career. Moving on, Robin van Persie. I love Robin van Persie. He's done a lot since he's come to United, but paying someone £220,000 a week that could potentially be sitting on the bench, that's going to be 32 next year, that has looked hot and cold this year. I think it's time to move on, for our strike force to move on, get some youth into there, get the pressing going again. Robin van Persie can't do that anymore. Sad to see him go, but I think it's time for Robin. And then finally, Rafael Falcao, he's got to have the boot. He's just been not good enough this season. He's scored 4 goals. He's just not been on it. He's won 27% of his aerial duels, which is pretty poor. He's just been terrible. I think I used to love Falcao. He was my favourite player in world football, but he's gone for me now. He's crocked. It's all over. So they're my 3 players.
Bang! Not holding any punches. Go on, Adam.
My 3 players to leave are Captain Johnny Evans. Was that you, Sam? You said he should be captain last season.
No, it was
you! Okay. We all get some things wrong sometimes, and this time it had to be my turn. Johnny Evans, he's got to go. Unfortunately, he's just gone so far backwards. He's unrecognisable at the moment. He played well for Manchester United.
Evans is gone, I think we can all agree. If the 3 of you want him out, he's gone.
When Vidic and Rio was here, whenever he had to step in, he would play fantastically well. But then since they went, he just struggled to deal with the responsibility. So Johnny Evans, he's gone. Antonio Valencia, I'd like to see him gone out of the club as well. Maybe not out of the club, but definitely out of the team, the main first 11. People keep saying, you're always on Tony Valencia's back. Blah, 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 blah. But I see the same problems from him week in, week out for the last 2-3 seasons, probably since he had that ankle break against Rangers. He's just not been the same player anymore.
So that was Mingy.
I think fair to him, he gets played at right back an awful lot, and he is.
That's because he's no good as a winger.
Yeah, I'd agree.
And then he's no good as a right back either. He's just not good enough for me. And at any other time, he wouldn't play for Manchester United. Like, look down the years, he's not better than Rafael, but because Louis van Gaal likes to play these players that are more safe options, Rafael doesn't get a sniff, and it's totally unfair. And it's part of the reason why as well. I don't think we create much opportunities. I've been on Ashley Young's back a lot this season about creating opportunities and so on. But Ashley Young isn't one of those players that I want to see go. I also agree with Dave, not in Falcao. Don't so silly. Robin van Persie. I think that's out of the strikers. If I had to say one to go, I'm going to say Robin van Persie. Because I do think he's gone a little bit stale at the club. I think he's looking to leave and probably go to Italy. And I wouldn't be surprised to see that. People keep saying he wouldn't mind signing a contract at Manchester United. Yeah, it's okay to be earning so much money while you're sitting on the bench. Now, I know the same exact things could be said about Rafael Falcao, but he's on loan and he's probably going to leave anyway. But I would still keep him, to be honest.
Can I just make a serious point that some of the ways that certain fans talk about some of our players, I really don't like. I would never ever cheer if a player leaves the club and they were like, "Yeah, thank God we've got rid of him." I really don't like that. But if I had to choose 3, they would be it. That was just my point, anyway.
Okay, nice defence of yourself there, guys. In case
also,
anyone
I'm
criticised you.
defending Robin van Persie. What's going on there?
Yep, that's weird.
Yeah.
Now, those are the players that guys want to leave. It looks like the writing's on the wall for Johnny Evans. Let us know who you want gone. Get in the comments below. And then watch part 2 of this video when you can find out who the boys want to bring in.